What is good, y'all? Today, I'm going to be going over how to get the Schwarber the fastest. I have completed it already, as you can see. So as you go through, you're going to get these cards, these, Tyler Stevenson, the Morton, whatever. And, there's missions and shit. So I didn't complete all the missions. I left 3, I believe. Yeah, so you can leave 3 missions. You can leave 3 missions, so keep that in mind. So as you go and get these, monthly players and shit, what you're going to want to do is put them into a special lineup, right? So what I did is I created a new squad, named it Player of the Month, and I put in the monthly players that I received as I went. Now, to begin with, you're not going to have all these monthly players, obviously, right? So what you want to do, you just want to fill them in with Tops Now players, because 3 of the missions that you do have to do with Tops Now. So I don't know why I put Nick Solak in there. For some reason, I thought he was Tops Now. He just isn't. I have no fucking clue. But basically, you see how there's Tops Now up there, Tops Now over here. It used to be all filled with Tops Nows, right? But as I got the players, I filled it in, okay? Don't worry about your bench. Don't worry about the bullpen, except for Ryan Presley. You need him to do missions if you want to do those. This is probably one of the easier missions you do. You need 5 Ks at Ryan Presley, which is super easy. And then fill in the starting pitchers with Tops Now and Charlie Morton, pretty much. Oh, and Glass. This is what my lineup looked like going in. So I'll say it again. Fill it in with Tops Now and every Player of the Month card you receive. Now that you have that, now you have your little, your grind lineup or whatever. Before you go into the play versus CPU shit, you want to finish all these moments. Really, it's really fast. It took me like 30 minutes to finish these. This was like what took me probably the longest for some reason. Because hitting on rookie is like harder than anything else. For whatever reason, you hit it perfectly, it flies out. Do these moments first as fast as you can, right? Now you have all the moments done. Now it's time for the missions. How do you complete the missions the fastest? So you have your lineup filled with Tops Now players and shit. Okay, and any monthly award card you get. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go into play versus CPU. All right, create like a Google Doc or something to write shit down in. That's what I did, so I didn't have to keep backing out and looking at my progress. Unless you have like a good ass memory to memorize like where you are with your missions. I made a Google document and I made progress of each mission that I completed. What you're going to want to do is you want to go in here, right? I'll pick home. Like when you first start out, it's fine if you pick home, right? And then you just pick the pitcher that you want to use. So I started off with doing Glasnow, fucking 9 Ks, right? So I'd pick him, then I'd go in, make sure that, you have your monthly guys batting together in the order. And so basically, yeah, you just want to keep playing. Make sure that for every second you're playing in these play versus CPU games, you're making progress, right? You don't want to randomly start batting with guys who wouldn't give you progress. So whenever you find yourself, it's like, okay, why am I batting with this guy? He's not going to help me. Just leave the game and restart, right? Same thing with pitching. If you're done pitching with a guy, either go in your bullpen and bring out a new guy to make mission progress, or just leave the game, okay? You never want to find yourself fucking just sitting there trying to get outs or, trying to get hits with random players just so you can get to the progress. You always want to be making progress every second in the game, right? And that shouldn't take too long. It should take like 40, 50 minutes. And then after you're done with all that, what you want to do is just fill out your collection. Make sure you don't sell these Tops Now cards you receive, okay? And you want to fill out your collection. And this is where the 60K comes in handy, or you playing Tops Now comes in handy. The Tops Now moments comes in handy because now you can just fill out all the players. You can either buy all the players or just fill them all out because you finished all the moments, right? So that's about it. And then after that, you're gonna have Schwarber. So very simple. It's just the thing that really determines how fast you go. Because the last time, or 2 months ago, when I did my first Player of the Month, it took me 4 hours compared to an hour now. You see what I'm saying? There actually, I know it seems like, oh, what the fuck? Obviously I know what I'm doing, but there actually is a way to do it faster. You need to make sure you're playing the Orioles. You need to make sure it's play versus CPU. You got to make sure that you're always making progress with these missions, because when you start fucking around and getting permanent outs to get to the guy that would give you progress, that is not faster than leaving and rejoining. Also, I guess most people know this, but if you're only working on hitting missions, make sure you're picking away every time so you can bat first, okay? You should finish this in an hour. Maybe if you're having trouble hitting, maybe 2, 3. 3 is a stretch. right? That's if you're really struggling, but that's fine. You're going to get them. You're pretty much guaranteed to get them in day. You shouldn't really have a problem with that. That's about it. If this helped you and you enjoyed, leave a like, sub to the channel, and peace.